All right, great. We are back and almost ready to rock again. A little bit of technical
Hello.
difficulties starting to get ironed out. Thank you to everyone who's still here, who came back. Maybe you're just joining us for the later part of top 8. I am Milk Monster, and I'm joined by my buddy Dart on the other side.
Got my face cam open. Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm excited to see the rest of the matches play out. That's for sure. Like you said, I'm really impressed by the sheer level of play we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, despite the lag, we're seeing good movement, and that's really encouraging.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really refreshing to see really good movement. I think it gets taken for granted a lot. Like a lot of the time, the go-to is just to kind of KBD, each other until you start playing footsies. But there's a lot of instances where a really clutch backdash led to a whiff punish in the games we saw tonight, and it's really indicative of how important movement is, not just as a keeping your hands warm aspect, but it really comes into play in neutral.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of intelligent placement of moves, not just pressing buttons, but being definitive with your button presses, knowing this move is going to hit and then hitting it.
Absolutely. There was a lot of really, really clutch ducks tonight. There was a lot of great capitalizations off air-to-airs. There was a lot of great floats. A lot more than just getting a launcher, getting a lot of damage, and then winning the Ogi situation and getting another combo and winning,
Yep.
Playing Tekken.
We're seeing some combo video-ass stuff. I love it.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good, really, really good conversions on wall carries. There were just it really goes to show how much effort people have put into their characters, especially considering I wouldn't say that it's uncommon in current Tekken 7 meta to have a pocket character. I think character loyalty is not terribly common anymore. So it's nice to see it when we get to see it. It's so weird when you think about character loyalty and who has been loyal to their characters, because a lot of people have become loyal to their characters because they're strong, per se. And
these days, you never know if a character's ever going to come back through DLC or if they're going to be included in the main roster.
Anything
so character loyalty is kind of hard to have.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Let's say you're a Jin main. There's a good chance Jin's coming back. Let's say you're a King main. Good chance King's coming back. But, Armor King wasn't even in the game till Season 2.
Right. Julia, a character that has had some version, like Michelle, Tekken 1, they've had a character in Tekken forever, but they weren't a character until Season 2.
Yeah, Ganryu as well. Not that he's necessarily popular, but he's been around for a long time. I'm seeing a lot of Twitter players that I follow picking up Ganryu during lockdown.
It's pretty cool, when the character who appears to be like a meme, in the series is actually pretty serious in this one.
He's got some stuff. I think he isn't quite as cheap as some of the better characters in the game, but I definitely think he's got some stuff. He's got some good mix with Sit, and his general launchers are pretty good. It's always good to have a launcher down forward too.
Any character that has really nasty unblockable setups, he's got the low into the tackle, the charge.
Oh
tackle.
Yeah, buddy, I know that one. As someone who picked him up a little myself, yep, it was.
Been hit by that plenty of times, and then
sometimes it's hard to see.
This player, LZA Onion, Asuka player, has really nasty unblockable setups.
Absolutely. It's funny too because you don't even really need to hit it that often. Just that one time to clinch a game can really make or break the set. It might really shake you because you might be really scared of getting hit by it again, and that's when she mixes you up.
I like to think of that as like mentally guard broken, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think really any unblockable that hits like that is a really good mental guard break.
Yeah, once you get put on tilt, it's all about refocusing, you know, not letting it roll out of control.
Let's see what match are we queuing up right now? Are we Hamir Queen and Minerva?
Hamir Queen versus Minerva.
Minerva was the Claudio, and Hamir Queen was the Josie. Good.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, I was so enamored by Hamir Queen's Josie previously. It's like I was saying, as someone who expected the character to like really fall by the wayside, it's really cool to see her still played and to see her played so proficiently.
And what we saw in the game was I saw a lot of her spacing the launcher, the standing launcher, the really deceptive one.
A lot of really
well
good
spaced.
a lot of really good movements and sways and like doing like fake outs out of the sway stance to prevent an overcommittal situation. Really smart stuff by Amir Queen.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, excited.
Get ready for the next battle.
I expect same characters, honestly. They both seem pretty loyal to their respective characters. I'm interested to see what Minerva still got up her sleeve, honestly. Like I said, Claudio isn't necessarily like the most overkitted newcomer in the game, but he's still got stuff, and he's still got ways that we haven't really seen yet to go to like force a situation with a blocked starburst into like forcing a mix-up of some kind of like a rage drive setup, you know. And then his rage drive is really good too. I want to see more. We saw a lot of it. Like, it's such a good like space control. Like, he gets the block and he can dash cancel it.
Wow, this Claudio costume, she's dripping in swag.
I'm curious if it's a preset or if it's a custom.
Oh, nice running. Wow, that move's so tricky to deal with.
Absolutely. Great wall pressure from Minerva. That's going to be game. Great backdash on the extra damage conversion.
Strong
I love seeing those. When you get the wall splat, you backdash to get a secondary wall splat into a full conversion. Oh man, Hamir Queen's launchers out of that sway are unbelievable. Into wall. Unfortunately, got a lowish wall splat. Great duck on the grab.
Very underrated thing.
Absolutely. You don't have to learn grab techs if you just duck them.
Exactly.
Oh,
another good launcher just drops.
Really weird low launcher from Hamir Queen.
Minerva's making a lot out of, not a whole lot, like making a lot out of little. But Hamir Queen's getting the wall carry.
Side wall, fucks it up. But cleans it up with a good mid. Really, really good patience out of both players so far. Hamir Queen is doing a good job of doing some normals and backing off, but then really picking those openings with those launchers. Just a little shy of the wall, but just close enough. Great grab mix-up. Great tech from Minerva.
Good tech by Minerva.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's shocking to see online grab techs. That sweep is rough, but
Hamir Queen is just, I'm telling you, these launchers just making a whole lot of money off of it. It's really good to see.
I'm wondering if it's a...
Oh, no tech.
Talk about Claudio's gear. Like I was saying, I'm so curious if this is like an actual preset costume, or if this is like a custom of Minerva's. because it is something, man. It's
I
very,
like it a lot.
yeah, oh yeah, it's very disco era. It reminds me of Wildberry Pop Tarts.
Alright,
That was such an unbelievable sway.
Wow.
That was like straight up. Oh,
These
great
ladies are
pressure.
moving. Wow.
Great pressure from the Rage Drive.
This is tight.
Yeah, this is looking very good so far. Both players are playing great. Maneva is. Oh, there goes the hop kick. Uh-oh. I'm hoping that the
Sync battle, let's go.
I'm hoping that means that it ended. Nope.
Uh-oh. Don't hit okay.
Come on.
Just let it rock.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
it's how it goes. It's how it goes. I hope the match actually finished and we were just a little bit behind. But case in point, both players were playing great. Maneva was I mean, she was so careful not to throw out panic hop kicks, but she actually got one in that last game, which is ironic.
Yeah, like I said, making a lot out of a little. Like, barely using the hop kick, but making it count every single time.
And Hamir Queen was getting so much mileage out of that sway launcher. Like, every single launch.
Down forward 2?
I believe it's quarter circle forward 2.
2, okay. But yeah, her spacing on that was just incredible.
Absolutely.
Like, that was hitting me every single time. I would have been frustrated.
Yeah, right. Just because it was so well placed. Not necessarily out of a,
not spamming,
this move feels too good or spamming, right. It's just, it was so well placed that I'm frustrated that I got hit by it.
You know, sometimes that's what it's all about, is frustrating your opponent by your good play, and not just...
Those are important. Those are really important. Do we have any idea if the game actually finished, or is this a run back?
Do we know who won?
I guess Maneva, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Maneva's the Claudio. Okay.
Yep. Maneva took it.
It was really tight. They were even health right before
it was last round.
Man, I love that costume by Maneva. Love it.
It's cool. Something, man. It's very Elton John. I think it's the bell bottoms that's making me think that.
Blessing those shins early.
Gotta watch your toes. Great pressure from Maneva to start the game. Great step. I definitely was expecting a hop kick, but case in point, Maneva still got damage, so it's okay.
I love the Tekken where you just flow through someone's body on the ground. You just dive right through them.
You love to see it.
Oh,
great
nice
wall bounce from Maneva. Unfortunate drops the capitalization, but it's got really good wall pressure. And what unbelievable
what a low
parry. Is this going to be it? No,
I don't know. That
I don't think her health's low enough. Great from Amir Queen on the low. Oh, I am
what a
totally eating my words. Unbelievable low parry from Amir Queen. Really great movement out of these two again. And I hate to sound like I keep repeating it, but it's really important to note when it's good. And that was a really good float. Obviously, got the scale damage from the float. Great wall pressure from
recognition, though, on that finish, that round finish, the recognition was really good.
There's the hop kick. That... No, not quite.
Wow, that combo looked cool.
Yeah.
Good
yeah. And he got the starburst off of it. Great from Maneva. Mid to kill it. Yes, is really tight so far. I'm sure Maneva's going to start to be a little more careful about closing the round with low.
When those big haymakers hit, it really causes some lag. It looks kind of cool because it's slow down.
Unintentionally, but it does. Great grab into wall pressure. That was a good delayed get up. Great duck on the running. And that delayed launcher is going to take round 2 from Hamir Queen.
Solid play by both.
Absolutely. You don't see it. Oh, great hop kick. Oh, tragic drop. You don't see it as much because whenever someone gets a little more familiar with Josie, they're kind of ready for those delayed strings into launchers. You know, she's got the same looking string as great launcher from the Mirror Queen. She's got the same string as Fucking Rom. This is going to be end of the game. Great pressure from Mirror Queen at the wall. Just
evening it up, 1-1.
Maneva just got stuck on the ground. That
happens. That's the name of the game sometimes.
Some rounds does really happen.
I think the person that's going to take the set is the one who's going to recognize the floats and really get the most capital off of it.
I could see that, yeah. Or I could see. I was noticing a lot of really clutch ducks from Mirror Queen that game. Maybe to see some additional punish on that would be like, it wasn't quite as divisive as the first game, where like she was using that sway too to like duck under everything, but she was just like manually ducking under stuff. And I think that's really good matchup recognition. Just seeing those highs. Being able to duck that running normal from Claudio is really key. That is really fast. It covers a lot of ground. Does a whole ton of damage. Those add up. Those really, really add up. Good thing it's not a launcher like Dragunov's.
You gotta love it when a move is featured in the story mode and is actually super good in just regular play.
Which move is that?
The running 2 by Claudio.
Is that featured in the story mode? That's incredible.
Yeah, one of the story mode things is he comes running in with that, and you have to duck it on reaction. It's pretty cool.
Did you see that video of Main Man using story mode Kazuya to do like 400 damage combo?
Oh, that's great.
It's incredible. But thank you so much to Charlie for getting the stream up and going again. We cannot do this without you, my man. Thank you. And thank you again to Fight Sessions for hosting the event tonight. Seeing some really, really great play out of these ladies. I'm thrilled to be here to commentate it. And I cannot wait to see how the rest of the bracket plays out. So many good players still left. And it really could be anyone's game. Yeah, thank you so much
for being patient.
Thank you so much for sticking around and, sticking around and waiting for us to fix everything. We are thrilled that you are here.
And this is...
No! At least it froze not mid-game.
Then we got Maneva, the Claudio, and then Mirror Queen, Josie. They're both really strong.
Mm-hmm. Both. And I think an important denotion as well is they both seem to have a good grasp of the matchup for the other character.
That's what I noticed. They were really comfortable dealing with certain, like, really strong moves.
I feel like both of these characters are that good middle ground of, like, they're not necessarily not played, but they're not commonly played. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, they had prominent players, but Pokechop obviously moved on to Fakumram instead of Josie. But, I'm sure he still got it. And Shadow 20Z for Claudio. But, they're not the Steves, they're not the Kazumis, so on and so forth.
That's the thing, though, just because a DLC character comes out who's similar style doesn't mean you have to give up on your character.
Of course, and I'm happy about that.
The only way these characters come back is if you play them,
Mm-hmm.
Like, Harada's active on Twitter, he sees it, he's just talking about, Lucky Chloe, like how no one was playing her and now a lot of people are playing her.
I am noticing that she's actually having a bit more play. Obviously, John Ding playing her and people having a little bit of a playbook to go off of helps a lot. He makes that character look ridiculous.
Yeah, John Ding has always been that guy to make the characters that not a lot of people play but are super strong look really powerful.
He dropped Eddie.
Really?
For Julia.
My man.
I think he was just tired of Eddie getting nothing and just kind of wanted a more fundamentally sound character, which Julia seems to be that. Because, like, Rangchu picked up Julia, Chanel's got a Who were you watching that was a good Julia?
Oh, he was just at Evo Japan. He had the crazy run.
Oh my goodness. I can't remember his name, but he was spectacular. He almost took down one of the prominent Leroys.
So
that match was insane. That match was nuts.
Mikio. Oh man, he was good.
Oh, he is
Mikio was good.
I loved Eris's commentary on that match. That was cracking me up. But we are about to get back to the next match. It was 1-1 before a technical difficulty. We're re-inviting and getting everyone squared up. It is still Minerva and Hamir Queen. I cannot expect a character switch in Game 3. I feel like they're both just going to stick to their guns. That being said, I saw a couple wonky character switches in the last tournament I commentated. I think, if I remember correctly, the guy that was playing Negan wasn't running him initially, then he switched to him in like a weird time period, and then just ended up making a killer run to the end of the tournament.
Sometimes the difference is those deep pockets. You know what I mean? Like Nee can just play every single character, just hits the random
competent level. Yeah, like were you watching Evo last year where he pulled out Kazuya out of nowhere?
Man,
nuts. Like, obviously, you know, that region is known for having very strong Mishimas as a whole, but you know, he was known for just like having the Devil Jin. But then Kazuya. And then I know it was really, really nuts seeing his Lily against Q-Dance. That was really nuts.
Alright, here we go. Minerva versus Hamir Queen.
Going back in, and we're at a walled stage. Really pretty cramped. I think I'm
like
really...
the stage.
Oh yeah, me too. It also has a banging song. Once Josie gets that launch, her carry is just unbelievable. She's gonna get Minerva to the wall and just make Minerva's health bar explode.
Alright, filling each other out.
Great sidestep lows from Claudio. I did not even notice Minerva had such a strong life lead. Goodness gracious.
Strong start by Minerva. Let's see if Hamir Queen can answer back.
I'm noticing really well that Minerva is trying to stay at like full leg length for Josie. Great conversion.
Wow,
this is definitely going to lead... Oh, tragic that it dropped. That was a good example of how strong a Starburst normal can be. Great float into some extra damage. And there's a down
the launchers
too.
Again. Hamir Queen's just so on it with these launchers.
There's the Rage Drive mix-up. If that normal would have hit out of that Rage Drive mix-up, I believe Minerva would have got a tailspin. There's the panic hop
there's
kick.
The hop kick.
We love to see it.
It's
Minerva
not a
goes
panic
up
if it wins, right?
I don't know about that. Oh, a little bit of a spike there. Great running normal to maintain pressure from Minerva. Now Minerva gets the wall. Hamir Queen's trying to poke her way back to neutral, doing a great job.
Good blocks.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know it would kill. Did you notice that Minerva actually recognized that move Wall Splat gave her Starburst? So she got the Starburst and did a Starburst normal to end it and kill. Unbelievable recognition there. That was my cat. You gonna just lay right there on the desk? You can.
Yeah. Shoutouts to both those players. That was a really hard fought one. I know the lag was coming in and out, but man, they both showed some really good stuff there.
Absolutely. Minerva had such a good adaptation to not really falling for Josie stuff. There was a couple spots that Josie was really... that Hamir Queen was really fishing for those, like, extended string counter hit launchers. and Maneva was not pressing in those instances this time. Really good adaptation. In particular, one normal, Josie does a move and then goes for like an overhead elbow. That's a counter hit launcher that I saw a couple times in game 1. And I saw Hamir Queen fish for it this game, and it didn't pan out this time.
So next, it looks like we got Yangan Pikapi versus Terrastorm.
Yangan and Terrastorm.
Oh, it looks like it could be an Elisa mirror. I always found mirrors in fighting games really awkward.
I agree. I feel like a lot of the time we're fishing kind of for the same thing, and it really just kind of comes down to like timing, more or less so than like setup, because we're used to the setups. But I feel like mirrors in Tekken versus other games, because Tekken characters have such a big bag of tools, I feel like you can get kind of like boxed into a mindset of these are the moves that you use with your character, so when you play in the mirror, the other person might use a string or a move that you're not familiar with, and it might catch you off guard. You might get blindsided by it.
I always hate that feeling like, oh, I was going for that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And like, I feel like that it doesn't really come into play in like Armor King mirrors, since we play Armor King, because he's got like a little bit of a small list of good moves. But with like higher echelon characters, neither of the characters I expected to see.
This is crazy. What a mix-up.
Yeah. Speaking of mix-up, we got Yangan playing Eddie off to player 1 side, and Terrastorm playing Lily.
Wow.
Neither character I expected to see. I'm really curious if Terrastorm is going to be ready for Eddie. Eddie is known to be sort of a, bit of an avalanche. When he gets going, you get mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed. Oh, I love this costume. Looks like a Monster Hunter set on Lily.
Oh, GameStop trade.
Yep, what's happened? Great pressure from Terra starting off. That was actually quite a lot of damage for not being a full confirm.
Wow.
Unfortunate whiff punish on the rage art there.
I don't know about that rage art though.
Great jab. Lily is a really fascinating character that I feel like a lot of people think that she's like severely underpowered. That would have been an insane pickup. That would have been nuts.
What's interesting to me about Lily is like I know of a lot of character loyalists to Lily, despite that knowledge that she might be not that good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's not going to work. There is Looney Lily on Twitter specifically. She is very vocal about what she thinks Lily needs, and that was an incredibly good combo. I love those wall enders that don't like actually true combo, and then the last hit like unscaled. Great low parry from Yangan. Unfortunate that looked like a lag spike drop, and Terrastorm takes game 1 pretty solidly.
I feel bad for Yangan Pikapi.
She seems really good. It's just there's connection problems.
That happens, you just gotta deal with it.
Yep.
Hoping to see less Hail Marys from Yang and Pikapi.
Absolutely. I can see the plays happening, but then it just seems like she's just trying to fight the connection, which is tragic. But no, Terrastorm was great. She did a really good job of neutralizing any attempt Eddie tried to like wiggle out of a setup. Like Terrastorm was already on Yangan and just completely neutralized it and kept the momentum in her favor.
I like the recognition on when those ground bounce combos are gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, she
From
was also
Terra
really
Storm.
good at recognizing floats. I think a really good mentality to have against Eddie is knowing when to hit him out of relax. And I think that's initially very hard to deal with coming into the matchup fresh, is having that stance be a high mid crush. But, you know, that's... I feel like Eddie is really polarizing as well in regard of he is initially seen as very strong, but as the matchup has been learned more and more and more, it's being broken open more and more, and, you know, John Ding dropping him, for example, indicative. But Yangan goes back to Elisa. I wonder if it was an attempt to not do the mirror. If that's why she
Maybe
switched.
they know each other.
Possibly. I remember the Yangan match that we watched earlier, or Elisa was definitely strong.
Man, ducking on that cartwheel feels bad.
Yes, it does. Great pickup from Terra Storm, though.
Good overhead.
A little bit of a scramble, but great block from Terra Storm on the low.
I like that, using the delayed hop kick in the combo. Cool.
Those are my favorites. Those big launchers that push back, that you have to punish with a delayed hop kick. I like to see it more than just mid combo, you know, on the big launchers. Great pressure from Yang and Pikapi. Great pickup off that sweep.
I think she's starting to get comfortable.
Great capitalization off the flip from Terra Storm.
Man, look at this carry.
Elisa's own capital punishment gets blocked. Imagine if King's arms fell off when he capital punishment.
Good low by Terra Storm.
Really good cleanup from Terra Storm there. Terra Storm is just schmoving all over Yangan. My apologies.
Yep.
Great launch
there
from
you
Yangan.
Go.
Here we go.
She needs that. Oh,
really
no.
tragic drop.
There you go.
Good punish. Good
All it
punish
takes is that first one. Just gotta take that first one and run with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Terra Storm is doing great step on that.
That step low. Oh wow,
that was
a low parry.
Really good low parry. I'm wondering if I'm seeing a combo adjustment there from Yangan on the low parry to account for the potential lag drop.
Oh, good wall
unfortunate
bounce.
Lag spike into the wall spike.
Terra Storm's is looking so strong right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And also has another character that we weren't aware of. Interesting, like we were saying, it's really interesting to see Lily in a, you know, obviously it's a smaller scale. It's not like a major or anything, but case in point, like, you know, Tekken characters require a lot of investment. So you feel like if you are gonna put this investment in, you want it to pay off in some fashion, whether it be enjoying the character or having success with them or blah blah blah. It's good to see an underutilized character like Lily. Good stuff from Terra Storm, and good stuff from Yangan as well. Tragic that yeah, absolutely. It's tragic that it didn't pan out. Hope to see more of her. I know I see her on Twitter on various Tekken posts. I'd really like to see what she is capable of in a non-online setting.
So next up, I think should be Pit Viper versus LZA Anya.
Believe so.
That's our winners finals.
Yeah, we're going into winners finals. I'm assuming we're going to see Chloe Asuka, unless we see another character swap. But seems like Pit Viper is a pretty diehard Chloe main, and Pit Viper's doing like such a good job of making me like believe Chloe. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I obviously I have the John Ding experience, but like Chloe is so, like you said, she's so divisive, and I'm seeing the Tekken character in her tonight.
Well, right before we start up, guys, don't forget to like and follow. Fight.
Fight sessions.
Yep, fight sessions.
Yep. Please give us a follow to be sure to keep in contact with us and to see what other tournaments we've got planned. Thanks again to Charlie making this happen on the stream behind us. He's the unsung hero of tonight. Even with the technical difficulties, he persevered. We knew he could do it. That's right. Thank you, Charlie, for that thoughtful commentary.
I kept wanting to say Fight Labs for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably from OBS.
It's also from Tekken, ironically, from Tekken Tag 2. What a cool feature that never really got utilized. The whole combat thing.
Oh man, I miss combat. Rest in peace.
No, you don't.
Rest in pieces. Rest in pieces.
There we go. Rest in Reese's Pieces.
Yep, like we thought.
Yep,
Chloe,
as expected. Viper sticking with Chloe and Anya sticking with the Asuka.
Wow, true Tekken god. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Got Pit Viper clearly has played a ton of this character. Seeing a lot of Sook tonight. A lot of really cramped, really smallish cramped stage for both of these characters. Great pressure from Pit Viper so far.
Good blocks.
Great hop kick. This is going to lead to wall to a bunch of damage. Boom, boom. And
wow.
the million-year counter and the great Oki into Rage Drive into mid on Breakfast. Great block on the low from Pit Viper.
I do like that about Asuka. She has the king, like, ground tech Rage Drive.
Yeah, oh yeah. I feel like though anyone who's got a Rage Drive like that is already a little bit of a step ahead. Great step from Anya.
Oh, checking that float.
Oh man, that would have been such a good pickup to the wall. Great block on the
blocks.
low into a punish. Looked pretty guaranteed on that boot. I
think that's a underrated thing about Tekken is when you get those knockdowns like that and you recognize what moves can pick up off of it.
Even if not picking up, just getting that like guaranteed damage off of it. Unbelievable float from Anya into the wall for a whole bunch of damage into a great mid setup. Great counter.
What a counter.
Woo!
And got the wall split off of that? Man.
Oh, Chloe's Rage Drive is a low launcher.
Man, these ladies are showing off. Jeez.
But now Chloe doesn't have access to Rage Art.
Oh, Panic Rage Drive? Rage Art?
That beats it. Great stuff from Anya. Recognizing that Pit Viper was being really buttonsy there against the wall. Understandably, just trying to oppress and close the round out, but good Rage Art from Anya.
Sometimes the best play is just turning your brain off and hitting the stick.
Yeah. Great duck launch on that.
Wow.
Really good extension to get the wall as well.
What a wall.
Great stuff from Pit Viper. A lot of damage there. That's a new string for Chloe.
Spin to win.
I think it just got buffed in last patch also. Great pressure from Anya, not letting Chloe get away from the wall. Pit Viper gets a down forward 1 or 2? 1.
Yeah, apologize.
Great flip. Yeah, great flip from... Oh, that's going to be a wall into a whole mess of damage.
Wow, this ground chasing.
Anya just won't let Pit Viper get up. I think Asuka is really good at that, at just like
what a launch.
Keeping you stuck on the ground with so much. There's the Chloe special. So many strings that you don't know when they end.
When do the buttons end?
Never.
Oh,
the low beats the Rage Drive into a mid to wall splat, and Pit Viper takes game 1.
That was a tragic drop on the Rage Drive.
Bit of a scramble there at the end, but Pit Viper seems to pick the scramble up.
Doesn't seem like they're having that much of a connection issue.
No, seems pretty okay. I didn't really see any hiccups on the stream's end. That's good. Oh, and we are going. This is 3 out of 5 now that we are
Winners finals.
Yes. Excited to see more Tekken, of course.
Man, dude, shoutouts to all the ladies in this tournament. Y'all are killing it.
All of you are absolutely great. Just, I'm still just totally enthralled by the level of play.
I mean, it just goes to show, man. The ladies are out there. They're good.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone just wants to play some good ass Tekken, man.
Good
Don't we all?
ass Tekken is the name of the game.
Don't we all? Really thankful that we didn't really see any Falconroms tonight. Didn't see any Leroys.
Just the characters that bring a lot of controversy with them.
Absolutely.
From being new DLC characters.
New and
you know,
strong.
pay to win, as they say.
Yeah, so to speak. Yeah. I know. Arslan is pretty vocal about Falconrom being the best character in the game right now, and I think with his hitbox issues, that's for sure. But case in point, he's not on screen right now, so we'll just talk about Chloe and Asuka some more. Pit Viper opens the game with a jump back hop kick. Gets armored out by Anya's Asuka.
Anya really loves that up forward 3 for some reason.
It's like a
Nice
good
step.
like keep you honest mid. It doesn't like it does its job. I haven't really been seeing a lot of the crumple from Asuka, the 1+2 gut
1-inch
crumple.
punch.
Yep.
Oh, what a grab. Oh, misses
Great
it.
block on the throw
What an
into
overhead.
the mid rage
Hates the
drive.
duck.
Gets a low wall splat
Oh, no.
into
Turn the brain off. It's the best way.
Pit Viper gets the rage arch for the win on the first round. All those breakdancing normals, I never know like when I can block them and when I can't. Great launch from Anya.
Nice. Good.
Almost gets the wall. Now she's got Pit Viper's back to the wall, and that's going to be a whole lot of damage.
Oh, still gets the
into a
spin
setup.
off of the wall.
Oh no, she's out of range. She is not.
Oh, wow.
That hit on the tips of her boots.
Man, getting up is so hard.
I agree. Great throw tech from Pit Viper.
She
Anya
was ready
using
for the setup. I can't believe it.
Anya using the rage drive block stun to set up a grab. Ooh, there was so much scramble happening there. They were both
unfortunate spaghetti.
Those happen. There was a good example of her being able to cancel the spin. Oh, I
like
love
how
that low.
Anya's being defensive with the cartwheel.
She's doing like right there. She's doing a lot of in place or fade back cartwheels, and it's like she's trying to really get that whiff punish because
Nice step.
I wouldn't say Asuka's whiff punish is all that great besides the cartwheel. This is going to be the end of the game for Pit Viper.
Good finish by Pit Viper.
Man, Chloe's damage, I've been totally sleeping on it.
You don't
This is
expect
going
it
to
from
hurt.
an unassuming character like that, you know?
And now that Anya's back is to the wall, we're going to see... Oh!
She held on to that counter as long as she could.
Great pressure from Pit Viper, keeping Anya stuck to the wall. Rage drive into a crumple. Caught her pressing.
She needs to
into
take this
the
as far as
wall.
she can.
That was a whole mess of damage.
That pressure,
Great low from Pit Viper to
You can only pressure for so long before you have to give it up, you know?
No one's safe forever. Except Geese. Geese is safe forever.
Geese privilege, right?
Yeah, 2D privilege. So that's 2-0 Pit Viper so far,
Yeah,
right?
Pit Viper's up 2-0.
What kind of
But
adjustments do you think Anya needs to make here? She's obviously eating a lot of lows.
her defense is fine. She's just not. She's not knowing when to back off after she has to give up the advantage. You know.
Yeah, like I saw Eris describe those lows that aren't launchers as chip damage in Tekken, and I think that's really fascinating to look at it that way, because it kind of is really. It's they're guard breaks necessarily, but it's really just that little tiny check to make you realize, like, oh yeah, I can get hit. I can't just sit here and block the whole time. And I think Chloe's got a lot of those. A lot of like chip damaging type lows that really add up. Then once she actually gets that opening into that launcher, as we see, her damage is really, really high. So then it's a wrap.
It's interesting though, you know, because you think all those lows, like, you'd be really susceptible to low parry, but it just doesn't happen.
Right. She's got so much like low mid, or low mid high, or blah 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 blah, that like you're already trying to anticipate the next follow up or the remainder of the string, and it's hard to see such a quick low and parry it on command. But case in point, like you said, Anya's defense isn't bad. It's just she is eating a lot of those stray lows. But good flip kick to start off the round into wall pressure. Great delayed get up from Pit Viper for the unblockable setup.
She was ready for the setup.
First one we've seen all game, too, if you think about it. So really, really good recognition from Pit Viper. Great step into the wall splat. What an unbelievable... That was an unbelievable combo. She wall splat and then immediately course corrected with a step to get the full combo off of it. Great block on the rage drive.
Good
Great
patience
tech.
to hold block.
Great
Anya really worked for that round.
Absolutely great ender. She great whiff punish from Anya.
Good recognition on the scissor kick. You never know, you know, but that
right.
How long it's deceptive how far that goes.
I feel like Anya's doing a much better job this game of like staying at that like range 2 to try to stay out of Chloe's main main golden range, you know, like Anya's doing such a good job of just like waiting for the whip punish. Unfortunate.
You just got it. You have to respect it. If they do it, you have to start respecting it.
And it
wake up.
It doesn't hurt that Chloe's rage art is a low. And Pit Viper starts the game back turned and forces Anya to come to her. Great step. I think that's a built-in step normal like Armor King has that Asuka just did.
Yeah, I'd like to see Pit Viper get more aware of that.
Pit Viper's eating it quite a bit. But it is kind of hard to see, you know. Whoa!
Wow, the Tekken cross-up.
Interesting cross-up, and wasn't as much spaghetti as I thought. Anya should kill it with the balcony break. Oh, didn't need it even.
Saves the balcony break for your final round for her.
Man, Anya is not wanting to go down. She's really bringing this game back. Great step normal. Gets the follow-up low. Great crumple into wall damage. Really bringing the strings out now.
Anya's got her schmixed.
Great block on the low from Pit Viper.
Oh,
great
what a
counter to end the game.
Counter.
Oh, Asuka's counter is unreal, dude.
Man, it just...
All right, Anya brings it back. She's not ready to get out.
Are we about to see a reverse 3-0?
Oh, you love to see it, man. Nothing against Pit Viper. I think both Pit Viper and Anya are playing spectacular, but there's a certain level of I'm trying to think of the proper word for it. I just love to see a reverse 3-0. no matter what the context is.
That dig deep, you know, find whatever you can to adjust, and then you just take that momentum and run.
Mm-hmm. Seeing that level of adjustment just is so impressive, and it's hard not to respect it, even as the person getting 3-0'd. I'm sure it's aggravating, but there's also that level of, dang, like, I got downloaded.
I want to see Pit Viper adjust to that step normal, and then she's getting caught by can launchers a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that adjustment will be the difference maker for her.
I'm curious what Pit Viper is able to do to help close the distance, because Anya is doing a really good job of backdashing away and keeping in that range 2 type situation where, like, Pit Viper just she can't throw out normals without fear of getting whiff punished.
Right.
I'm just curious what Pit Viper will do, and what Chloe is able to do as a character to get inside that, because Asuka's range is no slouch, man. Like, so many of her strongest normals are leg normals, and they're so long range, and they track, and the great whiff punish for Pit Viper there. Unbelievable float from Anya. I respect the setup attempt. I definitely thought she was going to go for wall carry, but I thought she was way closer. That's going to be wall. Anya doing a really good job of fighting her way back from the wall.
That's something that neither player has been doing a lot until just there. Pit Viper started recognizing the armor moves, the power crushes. I think they both need to start using those more.
Yeah, absolutely. Chloe's is pretty okay. It's like multi-hit. It's just a good kind of get off me. Great pickup from Anya.
Good launcher by Anya.
Almost got the wall.
That Tekken cross-up.
Yep.
Oh no, what was that drop? That was unfortunate.
I definitely thought she was going to get the float on. I thought Anya was going to get the float on that. A lot of really cool back turn mix-ups from Pit Viper. Great low parry.
Nice low parry.
Have you noticed that, like, how many situations Pit Viper is going back turn and, like, looking like she's going to do a mix, but then just, like, doesn't commit and fakes out? I think that
is a really smart play.
I think that's something I really underestimated about Chloe. I always kind of anticipated Chloe was she kind of has to commit to her stance stuff, but just from, like, the little exposure I've had to her. But I'm really seeing, like, so much mix out of her.
Committing in Tekken 7. Oh.
Hey, you remember doing that?
Oh man, Pit Viper looking to take this right now.
45% from Pit Viper, but now Anya's getting the pressure. Anya really needs this round, of course.
She needs to hold this.
Oh no, that's gonna high crush.
Wow, Tekken 7. Amazing.
I misspoke. That's gonna low crush. I misspoke out of height. Thank you,
Anya.
I gotta call her out. Hold on. Hello? Please fix the game.
Harada-san, please.
Please. That was insane. I cannot believe that low crush.
I know. I want to scream. I don't want to wake up my...
Really, really, really good round from Anya to getting the retreating flip kick to seal the round again. Now it's 2-2.
She's not giving up.
No, Anya's fighting her heart out.
Man, another unfortunate drop on the launcher.
Really good float from Pit Viper.
Oh, power crash.
That's gonna wall splat. I always forget, a lot of characters got an extra thing to their
nice job by Pit Viper.
That was a really good conversion off of that armored wall splat from Pit Viper.
What did I say about those power crushes, man? She just started using them and just started winning.
Right. You're completely right. Man.
3-1
Pit Viper.
Wow, that was tight. That
was a really, really, really good game. But thank you so much to everyone watching tonight. We are underway with our first online summer series for Tekken 7. This is July 5th. This is the July 5th event. We also have another event coming up on July 26th that will also be women only. And from the exposure that we're having tonight, I cannot wait to see what other competitors enter. Clearly, everyone is bringing their A game. Everyone's playing very, very good tonight. And this is just the beginning. I can't wait to see more. We've still got one, potentially two. Yeah, we've got 2 matches left, I believe.
Should be 2, yeah.
Yep.
Losers finals, grand finals.
Yeah. 3. All right.
3. Oh yeah. Semis. Loser semis.
Yeah. All right, more Tekken. Thank you. Glad to see that.
I'm loving the wide display of skill here tonight. This is crazy.
So, I'm always shocked when I watch a Tekken event to see everyone's level of movement, because I understand that I view it as a spectator that watches the highest level, that I kind of expect to see that just from what I'm exposed to, but like seeing people's movement be so good at so many different skill levels is so inspiring, honestly. Like, that people are understanding how important that is, even not at like circuit level, you know? It's good. It's good.
It is nice to see the blurring the lines, you know, between the next level.
Absolutely. I'm seeing the gap close so much faster than I expect, really. So many people are killers in Tekken 7. Like, it's just awe-inspiring. So I
can't
believe
take anybody for granted.
We are coming up on Maneva and Terrastorm right now. Really
was a really nice Claudio.
Terrastorm's got unbelievably good movement with her Lisa. Really already maintaining a really good pressure. Great float on the hop kick. You love to see that happen. Unbelievable backflip out of capital punishment into a confirm. Oh, tragic drop. That seemed pretty max range. But now Claudio's got Starburst. That can change everything. Drops the Starburst normal.
Oh, Tekken cross up.
You love to see it. Oh,
Nice
Maneva
hop
gets a
kick.
hop kick. But Maneva does not have rage. But she gets another Starburst mix-up into
Oh, what a
the
reversal.
tackle reversal. You never see that. You never see
You
that.
never do. You never do that.
Already a really explosive game 1.
Nice.
Terrastorm clenching by on a tackle reversal.
That running 2 is so strong by Claudio.
Unfortunate whiff on the Starburst normal.
Oh, chainsaws are out.
So much high crush happening with Terrastorm. So many of Elisa's moves just naturally duck her down quite a bit.
Both of these characters, you just never
Wow.
know. Like they
was
jump
such a
and
good-
then suddenly it's
That was such a good float from Maneva. I definitely thought Terrastorm clinched it with just
both these
a
characters.
weird air there.
They jump and then suddenly it's a low. You know what I mean? It's so crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Good chainsaw pressure from Terrastorm. The damage from the chainsaws really adds up.
Maneva just doesn't know how to
Point
handle
blank
it.
low. Terrastorm is like acting so aggressive right now.
Wow. That tailspin was goofy.
You always got to watch out for Starburst and also running too. Great sidestep low from Claudio into a Starburst launcher to close it for a perfect. Good stuff to
7 golden
Maneva.
letters.
I love to see it. Have you really seen much Claudio before tonight? But
No,
with the exception
honestly.
of the story mode stuff. He, like I said,
impressing me.
yeah, Claudio is so, like, Claudio has, you know, the distinction of having a really top player using him, but there's really not a lot of representation. Like, versus Elisa, there's a lot of Elisas, but, like, she's still got so many tools in her bag to surprise you with. Great punish. Great low from Maneva. Great float to seal the deal. No, not quite.
Oh, no.
I respect going for the running too. You were going to get float damage regardless. And is that low going to clench it for Maneva?
What a robbery.
Good stuff from Terrastorm, man.
What a robbery by Terrastorm right there.
You love to... Yeah, I don't know if you love to see that. those happen, though.
It feels so good when you get it, and it feels terrible when you're on the end of it.
Yeah, as a commentator, obviously. Oh, my cat is wanting to be in the stream. Please put your tail down. Thanks, bro. Really, really, really explosive game one from Terrastorm, that's for sure. It was definitely very close. I feel like it really could have been either Terrastorm or Maneva's game there. Just was a matter of Maneva got a couple really clutch floats to seal some rounds out, but Elisa's straight hits add up, man.
Looks like Dart dropped out.
Oh, he'll be back. He sometimes it just drops connection momentarily. He'll recognize soon enough. There he is.
There we go.
Yep. Yep.
There we go. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Gotta love internet, right?
Boy, do we.
2020. 2020 and the tech's still not as solid as it can be.
Much, trying to remember what stage that they just played on. Was it, Infinite Azure?
Yeah, it was Azure.
Okay, so now we're actually going to a really big but walled stage nonetheless. I think Claudio's wall damage is really
There
high.
we go. That's the ult I like to see.
Yeah. Back to the I don't even know what to call this costume. I love it. The Wildberry Pop-Tart. Man, Terrastorm is just starting the game off
Well, it's still about 30 minutes.
Chainsaw pressure.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell how to deal with the chainsaws, you know?
Great wall splat from Claudio. Thought that Maneva thought she was going to get another sidewall. Terrastorm gets away from the wall into a weird mix-up attempt.
Oh, good chase
mid to seal the round. Did you see the range on that mid? Like barely tapped.
Just relentless.
Great conversion, Terrastorm.
Wait, did she just convert off of the knockback crumple roll? That was crazy.
Yep. Elisa privilege, man.
How many characters can do that? Not many.
No, it's a really small list. But Maneva is definitely getting the pressure going again. Gets an opening with a Starburst normal. Stocks the Starburst into a really good mix-up, but Terrastorm gets the Rage Drive clinch.
She's just not giving up on this, man. She's just got a stranglehold on this match.
Absolutely.
Good pressure.
Both playing safe. Great running normal from Terrastorm. Oh, those guaranteed hits always add up so much. In a game where, like, the damage is so high, great launcher from Terrastorm. In a game where damage is so high from launchers...
wow, is this gonna hit? Wow.
I cannot believe that hit. It sucks whenever you get those guaranteed moves. That didn't do a lot of damage. I guess, to be fair, his health's still pretty high. Oh, hesitation on the hop kick from Maneva. Really weird interaction there.
That was funky.
That was a scramble of a last round.
Gotta feel bad if you're Maneva on that one. That was unfortunate. That drop, that guaranteed drop on the Rage Art.
That was really unfortunate that Maneva hesitated on the hop kick. That would have clinched it. Maneva was really turning up that game too, like doing such a good. Yeah, she was doing such a good job of like just getting Elisa, like getting Terrastorm off of her, as well as like just not letting Terrastorm steal a turn away. Like, I feel like Elisa having such like quick recovering moves, it feels like it's hard to get a gap sometimes.
These characters together just makes Tekken 7 look so interesting because they both have a lot of like far movement, like dashing attacks. So it's like it's like a mid-range. You don't see that from Tekken. It's like a mid-range, almost long-distance game.
Right, like you've got characters like Noctis and I guess by some proxy Gygas because his normals are so long. But like it's really just from like a whiff punishing standpoint.
Right.
But like you don't you're right though. You really don't see that long range poke game quite as often because you want to be up close and personal to where you can get the mix going. But man, this is a good start so far.
Great.
Yeah.
Again, shout outs to Charlie for hosting Fight Session. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Get him with that young follow and subscribe. Oh, my mistake. I forgot that that was 2 out of 3.
Oh, it feels bad, man.
Terrastorm took it. Does happen. But, it is what it is. Terrastorm is going to be squaring off against Anya. Seeing Elisa Asuka a little bit tonight.
Shout outs to Maneva, though. That was a strong showing. Making Claudio look really good.
Absolutely. Maneva was doing such a good job of like stockpiling her starburst and like not abusing it to where there were those instances where she went for that low starburst launcher. They hit a good percentage of the time because Terrastorm wasn't really conditioned to be ready for it.
That's really just been a Tekken, like Tekken 7 has been the first game where there's been like resource management characters,
Mm-hmm. If you wanna get technical, Yoshi had that in Tekken 4, but like that was so niche. Being able to like take people's moves with Flash.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Could he put the sword away in 4? I don't remember.
I actually don't know. But what was interesting was you didn't even have to hit people with the Flash to steal the move. They just had to do it, and if you did the Flash, it stole it. So like you could give Yoshi a Death Fist. You could give him a Hell Sweep.
Yoshi with Death Fist. We fixed the character. Harada.
Yeah, now he's got damage. Give him that back. But yeah, we're going back into 3 out of 5 for losers finals.
How many characters could you fix by giving him a Death Fist?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah. Give Paul another Death Fist, a third one.
A Death Foot?
He
can do everything else.
Yeah.
Got a throw game.
He really does too. He has a throw for every tech. But there's no Paul on screen tonight. We don't need to talk about that whack character.
And we're only talking about good characters like Asuka.
Elisa and Asuka.
And Elisa.
That's
what I came to see.
I roomed with a buddy at Frosty's at the beginning of the year. And Terrastorm is going with the Lily again.
Oh, this is a canon battle right here.
Yes, it is.
Respect it.
I roomed with a buddy at the beginning of the year at Frosty's who played Asuka. That really kind of opened my eyes to like the setup potential of that character, even aside from the unblockables. Like, just so many good instances of they would whiff the first hit of a string, and I would be anticipating a low, the sweep, and then I would get hit by the sweep by the mid on the second hit of the string. But
Man,
good start. Oh my goodness, good start from Anya. That's going to be a wall. Unfortunate low splat to not confirm.
I really hate these volcano stages, man. They're so hard to see.
I agree. Oh,
wow.
wow.
What stuff on the rage drive.
Great stuff from Anya. You hate to see that happen. You hate to see your Powerade get quenched.
Doesn't that just make you salty, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Another retreating hop kick. Or a retreating flip kick. My apologies. Great hop kick from Terrastorm. A little bit off axis. Still gets the damage. Doesn't get the full confirm.
And some characters, they just love off axis because it just gives them some cheese. And then others, it's just a brutal.
Like the King. I really wish Armor King was able to get off axis better. Another stuff on the rage drive into a float. Unbelievable stuff from Anya. Anya is ready for this matchup.
Rehearsed, maybe?
Staged? This is great. But now we've got an endless stage, so Asuka's damage is going to go down a little bit. Great counter from Anya.
I like that concept from Tekken, where it just goes from being a walled stage to infinite.
I agree. I like the changing stages like that. Great whiff punish from Terrastorm. Oh man, I thought she was going for the full float. I was going to be so impressed.
That step forward into the stump.
Oh, you hate to see that when you whiff a grab and the other person gets a grab. Great combo from great combo from Asuka. Anya isn't able to close it out. Clutch rage drive from Terrastorm to seal the deal. The first one that's hit, for the record, Terrastorm's rage drive. The first one that hasn't been stuffed.
The movement's really solid right now.
Absolutely, they're both playing so patient, and I'm seeing a lot of really good step attempts. Oh, you hate to see it.
What a launcher by Terrastorm.
Look at the damage. And Lily doesn't have damage. Oh, wow. Man, she's getting so many floats with that flip and confirming off of it. Great stuff from Terrastorm.
It's what you want to see, man. Final round.
Absolutely. I love that. How she went like she was going to go into the forward three, or the quarter circle forward step, and went for the mix-up instead. That's
1-inch punch.
I definitely was expecting a setup there. Rage drive.
Rage drive.
Oh. Great grab on the counter.
What an answer to the counter.
You never see it. You never see it stuff like that. Great stuff from Terrastorm. Really, really good. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Counter
recognition.
Play.
Counter play. Really good recognition. Just both players seem very comfortable in their opponent's characters.
Man, that first round was tight.
Mm-hmm.
That
was game one, dude. Got a lot more of these.
Man, I could watch final rounds all night. This is crazy.
Those are the best, man. I don't know if you were really watching Tekken when this happened. It was Rixta versus Knee. And Knee brought out Brian out of nowhere. No one has seen him play it in a long time. Brian had Rixta's Akuma almost dead at the wall. He went to go hit him, and Rixta activated Super as a mash, and Akuma's Super steps him backwards a little bit, so he whiff punished it into a Super and killed him.
Oh yeah, and then he started praying. That was pretty funny.
Everyone thought it was deliberate, and Rixta was like, I was mashing my heart out.
Alright, sticking characters on this one.
Glad to see it. See another appearance from Sook. I assume with the threat of the wall, we might potentially see more setup stuff from Asuka since Terra Storm's not really going to have anywhere to run necessarily.
I think Asuka will like the stage a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But case in point, we've seen that Terra Storm definitely has damaging combo. She's got the optimized stuff.
Exactly. She can do it.
Great launch. Oh, I love delay hotkick combos. Love to see it. And that's just shy of the wall. That's gonna be a wall bounce. I knew it.
Nice wall bounce. Seeing a lot of those tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And people are actually recognizing the wall bounce and what to do off of it. It's really solid.
What is Julia's wall bounce?
4-4-2. A 1+2.
Okay. Gotcha. Great first round from Terra Storm. Just really got that initial momentum with that opening combo. Got Anya to the wall and just didn't let her leave. Getting a lot of mileage off that punish too. Quite a good chunk of change gone from Anya just from those punishes adding up.
A lot of good pressure buttons here.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be
Anya.
it.
Strong round by Anya.
Absolutely. It's really coming down to who gets who's back to the wall first, and it's just so hard to escape. The plus frames from the armored tackle.
Anya really likes that overhead.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of. Oh, I definitely didn't expect the sidewall bounce.
I figured the counter would work there. I don't know why. Oh, what an overhead.
Oh, please don't drop. Please don't drop. Please don't drop. Great stuff from Terra Storm.
Oh, is this gonna kill? Oh, not enough health.
I thought she was going to eat that.
That would have been so...
I didn't know
brutal.
for the longest time that when you activate Rage Drive, there's a damage reduction on the hit that hits you. Rage Art, sorry. Really great pressure from Terra Storm.
Oh, good tech.
Great grab tech.
That step low is so obnoxious, man. It's so hard to
Ran the schmixer on Anya. Lily is clearly paying off. Here. You think you're going to see one from Anya?
I think we're going to see a character switch here. Maybe.
Anya's down 2 games.
If she's got it.
Yeah.
She's just got to dig deep. Like, she's not converting hard enough off her launchers.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just getting caught overhead a lot. So she needs to stop.
I feel like too, she is respecting Terra Storm's matchup knowledge really well, and not attempting to go for cheese, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I respect. It's so scary. Oh, you have a cat on your screen too?
My cat's getting into the stream here. Sorry.
That's all right, man. You got to make him famous somehow. I'm really interested in what? How do I want to say this? You're absolutely right that I don't think Anya is capitalizing hard enough, and I think that it's so scary to play a high gamble character in this day and age when everyone is so used to playing so safe. I think Armor King is a good example of that, where you have to take a lot of risks. Like, he just doesn't have the cheese that a lot of the top tiers have. Anya's sticking to her guns, though.
I respect it, man. I respect it a lot.
Yeah. I always subconsciously expect a pocket top tier. Like, a lot of people picked up Jin or Steve or Paul because Paul's really
Infinite
pretty
stage,
easy.
here we go.
I feel
I always like it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I always like it when the character, like, the player will pick the costume based on the stage.
Yeah, I do too.
Like Terra Storm switch costumes for this. I
really think Lily's general, like, mid-screen non-wall damage is better than Asuka's, since Asuka is generally like a setup type character. Oh, Terror Storm was really going for that float attempt on the flip.
Good block.
Lots of.
Oh, what a float! What a float!
Great float from Anya. I saw so much hesitation out of Terror Storm to like she was like backing up and getting out of range of a lot of Anya's moves. Great
Nice
parry. That sucks. You hate to see that happen.
Back turn. Handled it well.
Great crumple
Nice
from
stun.
Anya.
Oh, not falling for that tonight.
I don't know if I respect that on the last hit, but case in point, it wouldn't have killed. There's that step.
Terror Storm may have lost that round, but she was saying get a new setup.
This is going to be great damage from Terror
Nice.
Storm. Great mix-up.
Wow.
Back turn mid.
Characters that are strong with their back turn are terrifying, man. I'm
I
sorry.
know! Terror Storm's getting so much mileage out of floating with flips. Ooh. Great delayed tech on... Great catching of the delayed tech from Terror Storm. I respect going for the 3-ring circus, but I definitely thought a double KO was going to happen.
Ooh, man, that was crazy.
Great patience from Terror Storm.
I think Anya's terminating her her rage too early.
Mm-hmm.
Because had she not spent it right there, like that early, she would have probably won that round.
Man.
Oh wow.
Wow,
What a
what a
run
round
from
from Terror
Storm.
Storm. How do you even commentate that? It happened so fast.
I know, I blinked.
Yeah.
Literally. Nice launch.
So much mileage out of those retreating flip kicks from Anya.
Anya needs this round so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Great
Great grab tech. Great float
What a
conversion.
float.
God, I'm just not used to seeing characters with this many options.
I know,
I'm used
this
to
is a
having like
slobber
5
knocker,
game
man.
plans.
This is an absolute slobber knocker right now.
Uh-oh.
They're just throwing it out.
No.
Oh, panic? Good block.
Great launch. Good stuff from Anya. Good patience to get on the board. It's
Can't tell you how many
interesting.
times.
Like I think my initial thought process was right, and Lily's mid-screen damage was generally higher, but like there were so many instances of Anya like winning Oki. Like she'd get that knockdown and then just made the correct guess. And that damage adds up really fast.
Anya really capitalized on the floats there.
Absolutely. Anya was getting fantastic floats. I'm interested to see what stage we're going to. Haven't seen the new stage once tonight. Temple of Enlightenment. Shoutouts to Namco for making like possibly one of the most gorgeous stages that the game's ever had.
That is such a cool stage. I love it.
And it has a great song.
Is this a moment where Terror Storm switches to Elisa? Might be.
I don't know. Lily's really panning out. I don't know. I think if it's going to happen, it's going to happen right now. But I'm not really sure if it's going to happen. Nope. Sticking to her guns with Lily. It's really working. Like, Terror Storm's Lily is terrifying. You're like so scared to like Lily has such good long range punishers. Like
Her overheads off of back turn are just crazy.
That's like her whole identity too, which is I'm glad to see it being used so effectively. But there's the problem with back turn: if you overcommit and get caught with your back turn, you can't block.
Unfortunate.
What an insane turn of events there. Great power crush into a
What
mid
an
for
adjustment
Oki.
by Anya though, using power crushes all out of nowhere.
You even mentioned it in the match against Pit Viper. Like the extended use of power crushes really changes the flow of everything. Like, you really have to start respecting them. Great launch from Terrastorm, though. That's gonna be wall.
What damage,
Great
man,
conversion.
Crazy.
It was a really
Good
low
block.
splat. I'm really impressed. Really good.
Man, just
Really
afraid
good
to get
guaranteed
up.
damage off the rage drive. Wow.
Nice rage drive.
That was nuts. It of course it whiffed a grab. Great float from Anya. Man, she's getting.
Good wall carry.
It's like completely changing the pace and the thought process of the game. Is like
Nice
Lily.
adjustment by Terrastorm there to step side to get the full combo.
Lily gets so much mileage after going airborne. You know, like she's flipping all over the place, and Anya is ready for it and floating her so often now.
Good
Great
block.
block on the rage drive. Doesn't tech the
Okay.
grab, but Anya's got a bit of a health lead to take the Oki
Oh,
into the step
step.
normal. You love to see it.
Anya's running it back.
Mm-hmm. She is not out of this. Great conversion from Terrastorm. Great low.
Oh,
good
good step.
step. Oh no. She was close
Oh,
enough to the wall for that?
And just like that, Terrastorm says, "This is mine."
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Oh man, this is tense.
I did not know that crumpled on counter hit. It's like the string Asuka typically uses to do like ground setups. Great. A lot of these stray hit conversions from Terrastorm are just unbelievable. Maybe it's
no,
just
the
like I'm
reset on the
unfamiliar
wall.
with Lily, but
Wow. Terrastorm.
great,
So
great stuff
strong.
from Terrastorm. Lily clearly working out. I am impressed to see it. Great stuff from Anya. Really,
Man,
really putting in the work with Asuka, showing that she's more than just unblockable setups, clearly.
she was making me really like Asuka. I didn't really care for Asuka before that, but man, she
Really?
was making it look real good. Yeah.
She's so string heavy like Jin, which I think would be where you would draw a really good comparison.
It makes sense. They're related, right?
Yeah, they're cousins or something. Who knows?
Hey, guys.
Tekken anymore. Yes.
Hey, real quick, we're gonna run through the sponsor before we get into grand finals.
Yeah.
No problem.
So, first off, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Shipley Donuts, 9-round, 30-minute kickboxing fitness, Cloud9, Space City Cloud here in Houston, and then Killer Kaiju. We'd also like to shout out to the affiliates of Fight Sessions, which would be Cyber Fights, Red Kings, and Combat Esports. Thank you guys so much for the sponsorships and the affiliates. Without it, we wouldn't be able to run these kind of events online. Here's Shipley's Donuts. Make sure to visit that one in Houston if you're around it. Also, the 9-round kickboxing fitness gym in Florida. We'd also like to promote stop number 2 of 3 of the online summer series for Killer Instinct. That's fightsessions.challenge.com/summer series. You can watch live here at twitch.tv/fight sessions. $125 in USD prizes for that tournament there.
No joke. That's no joke.
Yeah, for sure. So make sure to get involved if you haven't, or if you can, if you play these fighting games, you like what you see, please hit the follow button here on the Fight Sessions Twitter, Twitch page. Follow on Twitter for announcements, stuff like that. You guys can follow me over, where am I at? Here we go, at Charlie Boy Man.
Where am I at? Oh.
I don't know. You might want to follow me. I'm running the stuff in the background with Fight Sessions. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to our commentators. Follow Milk Monster and Dart here. Excuse me, sorry.
Hey.
There's their Twitter on screen now. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this Tekken 7 action. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and send the invites out, and we'll get into Grand Final.
Exciting. So while we've got a bit of a break, I encourage everyone that has not tried Killer Instinct to try Killer Instinct. I was a non-believer, didn't want to play the game, didn't care, and I finally played it for the first time last year, and I am positively hooked.
Yo, I heard they got a Battletoad on that game, man.
They do have a Battletoad, and he's good. Homeboy's good. But no, the game is godlike. It always goes on sale with all of the content, which is just an unbelievable deal. The last time I remember going on sale was like $10 for the whole game. Nuts, dude. It is right now on sale. Everyone go get Killer Instinct. If you're watching Tekken, you got Tekken. Go get Killer Instinct. But case in point, thank you everyone for joining us tonight to watch some Tekken. I am just absolutely floored by the talent we're seeing tonight, and this is the match I've been looking forward to. I'm assuming Terra Storm's going to stick with Lily. It's clearly working. I think both of these characters, Chloe and Lily, have a similar game plan of kind of pressuring into getting an opening to go back turn and scaring you with the mix. So I think whoever gets the big lead in momentum is going to have it snowball out of control. But we'll see.
I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like, it just seems like a common trend with a lot of the female characters in the game are really like leg heavy, like kick heavy.
Yeah.
Buttons wise. I think only really Josie is like fist heavy, you know?
And even then, I am.
Wait, actually, even Master Raven too.
Right. But you know, I totally get what you're saying. Aside from like the outliers, it's interesting seeing like as someone who plays relatively punch heavy characters. I think I typically am looking for the highs, and whenever a character has like really quick guard break type lows, they really throw me off. And then, like you said, back turn is always such a frightening
terrifying
concept. Yeah, no matter who does it. I'm just glad that Chloe has that grab where she grabs you and swoops under your legs. And I'm just glad it's not full-blown like Waning Moon or anything where you get like a bajillion guaranteed damage off of it. Yeah. In Tag 2, True Ogre got a full combo off of it because he had Capital Punishment.
What a balanced game that was, right?
But it was funny because that unbalanced aspect was attached to a bad character. So, you know, it is what it is. I know Twitter has been fawning over Tekken Tag 2 again because they're, you know, it's always, you always look at it with rose-colored glasses. Then you start playing it again and go, oh, this is why I stopped. Okay, I get it. I stopped because Eddie back won. Or...
I mean, all y'all complaining about Tekken 7 damage. You need to go back to Tekken Tag 2.
You gotta be honest, though, it's really not... Whoa! Hello!
Oh! Pocket
yeah, character switch
this
from
is what
Pit
I
Viper.
I
did not expect this. I mean, I'm really excited to see this because Pit Viper's movement has already been really good throughout the night. So I'm curious to see how she adapts to having crouch dash. Spectacular back there. What round start low parry?
That was goofy.
Terra Storm. There we go. Here's the damage.
That wall rising punish was so good by Pit Viper.
Absolutely.
Oh, we gotta like
a lot of standoff patience here. Terra Storm's just gonna let Pit Viper just kind of schmove around and do whatever she wants.
Oh,
and an electric. This should close it. Yep.
Oh man.
The
Pit
new
Viper,
string to
that was
end it.
crazy.
Because Jin needed better wall carry, right? Oh, really good step on that. What is that stance called? Just staring at Pit Viper
Whoa, what's
back turn.
happening?
Oh, I think
What?
we're.
Oh no, is that a DC?
There
Oh,
we
no.
go. There we go. We're good. We're good. I was gonna say, Terrastorm literally just standing back turned, waiting for Pit Viper to approach, is like the scariest thing I've ever seen.
What is happening? That is crazy.
Maybe we are getting a DC.
Man, this is weird. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Ah, Harada, please. Harada, please.
I always forget about the Zen cancels from Jin. I just saw Pit Viper like schmooving a little bit with him.
This is our first time out of the night?
Maybe accidentally. Would have been funny if Terrastorm had that life lead. And I'm not
this is
sure.
intense. Just staring him down. This is intense. This is a Tekken.
This is the Sam Show neutral I didn't think I needed in Tekken.
Oh, button check? This is a button check?
This is a long button check. I don't think so.
This is the most intense commentary of all time right here. They are just staring at each other.
But no, on a serious note, I'm definitely noticing Pit Viper has really good movement. There's really no fear there.
Wow, look at that movement.
Look at those Zen cancels. Not really sure what's going on with Terrastorm. I haven't really seen enough to know if Terrastorm is. There it goes.
Feels bad, man.
Oh no!
Oh, controller Johns. Oh no.
You hate to see it happen.
Brutal.
I actually had an instance. I was playing casuals with a friend, and he accidentally unmapped my select button on my controller, so it wouldn't. Or no, he unmapped my right bumper, so one of my hotkeys wasn't working, and I thought my button broke, and I was like panicking about it, but thankfully it was a internal thing inside Steam. Would you say, Dart, that you've had any holdups being a pad player in Tekken? Because I know historically a lot of people kind of vouch for playing Tekken on a stick just for like the ease of movement and everything. But I think Tekken also does have a pretty good amount of pad players, all things considered.
I don't think it's ever really held me back other than playing Mishima characters.
Right.
After a while, my D-pad starts to wear out a little bit on doing electrics, so
Yeah.
it gets a little awkward. But otherwise, no, I don't have any issues moving with other characters. Like, I play Julia.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
It's good. I think there is that really common misconception of like, I know just from my casual friends alone, they all think they have to get a fight stick to get into fighting games, which I always immediately get out of the way, and I'm like, no, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. Play what you're comfortable on. I'm not going to pretend.
Maybe 10 years ago.
Right. But now, like, controllers are so high quality now. Not even like taking into account like specialty controllers made for fighting games. Just like standard PS4 Xbone controllers are just so high quality now that you just play on whatever you want. I know Little Majin plays pad, as does Sonic Fox, as does possibly Anakin.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a really prominent Mishima that plays pad also, but a name's not
Book,
coming
I
to
think,
me.
right?
Does Book
Not
play
Book,
pad?
Not Book,
Rest?
Cherry Berry Mango, there we go.
He plays pad?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I believe that's what I saw last time I watched him play.
Boy, he's so good. Did you ever see his Lars by chance?
No.
As someone who like doesn't necessarily care about Lars, he makes that character look unstoppable. But also,
you know how I feel about Lars.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did. Boy, do I.
Hate those anime characters, man.
It is what it is. At least, he isn't as good as he used to be. You know. Tekken 6 introduction of Lars, where he was just like a nightmare. Him and Bob.
So many characters where it's just like it makes you not want to play, but there's like a tier list to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
like,
we're going to Howard
Lars.
Estate. I wonder if either Pit Viper or Terrastorm have Howard Estate combos. It's worth noting how situational they are. I know one of my friends complained about Howard Estate TODs, and he's like, "This is your guys' fighting game of the year." It's like, dude, don't even start. Like, you have to have every resource that you can possibly have. You have to have specific stage positioning. It doesn't just come up. Great movement starting off with Terrastorm, really getting out of Jin's leg normal range.
What a step.
Great pressure from Pit Viper already. Terrastorm really fighting her way back out of the corner though. That sweet normal.
Pit Viper with the surprise Jin just crushing it.
I know. Pit Viper's movement's unbelievable. Look how clean these KBDs are.
Good tech on the throw.
Another thing that's shocking is that Jin has a throw game. Great combo from Terrastorm. Getting a whole ton of damage and a big momentum swing into a wall splat into the game. Round 2.
Looks like the controller's working now. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that.
Good round by Terrastorm.
Oh, what a good high crush. The get up low kick into a confirm.
Wow.
Oh, going for the extension. Great stuff from Pit Viper. Oh, into the hell sweep.
Oh,
Drops the confirm. Great step from Pit Viper.
He's
really trying to get Lily to start doing these tracking moves, but untech grab into what's for breakfast? Nothing. Into counter hit magic 4 from Jin. The thing you never knew he needed. Weird round start from Pit Viper.
That was crazy.
That was
Wall
really good
rising.
Zen pressure.
Into Zen? That was nuts.
Oh, here come the electrics again.
Oh, the electric
The second I
slide.
see a ducked electric, I'm gonna pop off. Great
Good
confirm
answer by
from-
Terrastorm here.
Now with Pit Viper's back to the wall, what's Lily got? Weird step into a hesitation. Great sweep from Jin into probably guaranteed damage.
Good tags. Needed that tag.
Ooh, now Terrastorm's back is to the wall. Great block on the rage drive. Doesn't get anything as far as pressure goes.
Trying to
into-
step.
I respect the step, but
Tekken 7.
yeah,
Can't step anything.
Everything tracks. The mid ended up taking Terrastorm down. Pit Viper going up 2 games with a surprise Jin pick.
Yeah, is Jin about to take this 3-0?
I actually don't. Does that first game count because the controller malfunction, or was the Howard Estate game actually the first game? I actually don't know. And we're back.
There we go. There we go.
I'm actually
Gotta
not
love
sure what the verdict is on that first game because of the controller malfunction.
I guess it's a Charlie, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Case in point, though, Pit Viper takes a game with a surprise Jin pick. Very clean Jin, too. Really love to see it. You got your wish of seeing a Mishima, just it's only a Kazama.
Wasn't expecting it here. Man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Mishimas are so hard to play online. I give anyone credit that does it. It's just like, as you've learned, you have to be so on it with everything as far as playing a technical character like a Mishima goes. Like,
And the mindset though is hard to have too, because you have to accept that like if you don't have the great movement, then the character's not as good as everyone describes.
yeah, they just don't work like the described top tier. Like they really rely on that movement to intimidate. You know, like having a crouch dash like that really gives that benefit. And really good round start launch from Terrastorm into an unfortunate drop.
God, not the rear.
I think also it's important to note a character with great crouch dash movement needs to have some sort of threat with the crouch dash, not just the frightening of the movement. And I think that great hell sweep, really good capitalization with the punch while Terrastorm was down into a rage drive wall splat to kill it.
What a mix.
Great robbery from Terrastorm. Love to see it.
She did a crouch and then waited and then did the rage drive. That was nice.
That was really good recognition. I never really knew Lily's rage drive was anything to write home about, honestly.
Well, Terrastorm's making it work.
Seriously. Using it as... It's like... She's using it as the standard, like, rage drive and huge block stun into a forced mix-up. But still, I'm seeing a lot of confirms off it, too. Good job getting out of the back turn punish from Pit Viper. Pit Viper's Zen cancels are just nuts. Great.
Really on point.
Yeah, great recognition.
Out of nowhere, too. Just whipped it out.
Mm-hmm.
She must have been just in the training mode, waiting in the grand finals.
Just warming the gin up.
Yeah.
Great electric combo. Unfortunately, misses the wall into the unblockable hell sweep.
That wavy.
Movement is just unbelievable tonight. Pit Viper is on a tear right now into the quick 10-frame punish.
Potential last round.
Now we've got an open stage, so we don't really have to worry about wall carry. Just everyone's going to go for the max damage combos. Counter hit Magic 4 into a setup. I definitely thought a hell sweep was coming there on wake up.
Oh no, that's
Great
the big
launcher.
launch.
That's gonna hurt. Woo! Look at that movement.
Wow.
Pit Viper going nutty right now. That's
Wow,
it,
Pit Viper
man.
Takes it.
Man, never left winners, right? Wow, and only dropped. Did Pit Viper 3-0 Terrastorm? I believe so, right? Pit Viper only lost one game to Anya.
Wow.
That's nuts. I love to look back on those statistics like that. It sucks that the first game was the technical malfunction, though.
Man. This was a great tournament, man.
Absolutely. I cannot wait for the tournament at the end of the month. On July 26th, again. Ladies only. I can't wait to see what other talent either comes back from this event or
shows up.
Because we got a whole month to invite everybody, so I'm really excited to see what kind of play we're expecting for the rest of the month. But so that was it, Charlie. That was the game.
Man. Good stuff to...
Yep. Cool. We'll sign off after that.
Alright. What's up, guys? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. It's your boy Charlie. Yeah. So big thanks to everyone who was part of this tonight. Big shout out to Fight Sessions once again for hosting this on their channel. Shout outs to all the sponsors tonight. I'm going to go ahead and run through the list real quick before we cut the broadcast. Big congratulations to Pit Viper TK for taking it. Terra Storm getting second place. And then Lady Zabatsu Anya for third. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to our sponsor, Shipley's Donuts, 9-round, 30-minute kickboxing fitness, Space City Cloud, Killer Kaiju. Shout outs to Fight Sessions affiliates. That would be Cyber Fights, Combat Series, Esports, and Red King. Yeah, make sure to go stop by the specific Shipley's. Any Shipley's would do, but this one specifically 6655 Ardmore Drive, Houston, Texas 77021. Maybe perhaps after you get done eating donuts, go to the gym at 3150 South Orange Avenue, Orlando, Florida. 9-round, 30-minute kickboxing fitness.
Nice.
Yeah, go do that. Big shout outs to our commentators. I'm gonna go ahead and let them sign off. Go follow these guys, Milk Monster and Dart, at Milk Monster 5 on Twitter. Is that JTM?
JTN.
Underscore JTN.
All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead and sign it off. Take it away, you guys.
All right, thanks so much for Charlie for running this. Despite the technical difficulties, he kept powering through. Thanks so much to Fight Sessions for inviting me back to commentate. It's been a pleasure, and I got to invite my good friend Dart to commentate with me. Be sure, if you'd like to keep up with anything that we do, I have been playing a lot of Skullgirls, and probably going to be streaming that if anyone is interested in that game in particular. And be sure to follow me on Twitter at MilkMonster5. Shoutouts to Pit Viper for taking the tournament. And she just asked in the chat, is there a pot bonus? Yes, there is. And it's coming from me. I'm glad to help the scene, and I'm glad to see everyone playing. Just glad to see the game. Thank you.
What a guy.
What a buddy.
Yeah, I think Fight Sessions put in 50 in the pot.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I like to
Nice.
see.
Cash money.
Homies help homies. Yeah.
So yeah, hit up Fight Sessions. Hit up Fight Sessions on Twitter for your pullouts.
Thanks so much, everybody, and I will hopefully catch you at the next one.
Peace out.
See ya.